Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits.
What's up, everybody? And thanks for joining me again. I want to talk to you today about the risk of marriage outweighs the benefits. You heard me right. Today it seems like the risk, for men that is, outweigh the benefits. Before I continue, I want you to live your best life by applying scripture to your relationship. I've got a passage of scripture for you. Proverbs 18 verse 22, New King James Version. It says, that he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Many men today are not finding a good thing or even favor from the Lord. And that's what it seems. So this is definitely a problem. Now, listen, the answer is that modern women are not wife or marriage material. So when they get married, instead of being an asset, they become a liability. They become a problem in the marriage. I want you to watch this video.
Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
Okay, so I don't know about you, but I believe that this video was right on point. This young lady laid out some things that are facts. These things are factual. And this is what we talk about, love, factual. Okay? And so you've got to pay attention because modern women are self-centered. They go into the marriage only thinking about what they can gain, but not about what they can bring to the marriage. Listen, let me tell you something. Very few women today will stick to their man if he's having a hard time, if he's having financial problems at work, health issues. Let me tell you something. Some women will walk away. It takes a special woman to stick with the process and stick with their man no matter what comes. Now, some women, when difficult times come, the first thing that they do, especially modern women, they don't stick around. It's time to go. She will leave her husband for greener pastures. At least that's what she thinks. In my opinion, if the woman cannot control the relationship, she wants out because it's going to be her way or the highway. Simply put, that's how they make it seem. You know, they are the boss. Now, if she earns more than him, I talk about it all the time in my videos. If she earns more than him, she wants automatically to become the boss, the head of the household. She controls everything. She runs the show. And if she surpasses him at any point during the marriage, in terms of being promoted at work or gain a couple of degrees, whatever the situation, but if she's in a higher earning bracket, if something places her above him in any way, there is going to be a problem because she wants him now to bow down and kiss her feet. Yeah, her feet. If not, there is going to be trouble. Modern women, that's just the way they are today. These women are not humble at all. So it seems like the risk for a man outweighs the benefits. What is he getting out of the marriage more than headache and heartache? So check this out. This is what Kevin Samuels had to say.
Do you have a bachelor's, master's, or a PhD?
I have a
Well, I'm not from here, but what I have is similar to a bachelor degree. Yes.
All right. And do you make over six figures?
Yes.
All right. Then why aren't you married?
I don't know. That's
Well,
why I'm listening to you
well,
to try to understand also the other side.
because we don't care about your bachelor's or your six figures.
Unfortunately, many modern women think that their bodies, good looks, degrees, and money is enough to bring into a marriage. They think that that's all it takes. Listen, if that was enough, then a lot of these women that have all these degrees and stuff would have been married. But many of them find themselves single, like you saw this lady in that video. Okay? Because it takes way more than that for a man to marry a woman. They do not bring anything else to the table. Now, and even if they can cook and clean and all that stuff, here's one of the major problems that these women have. Okay? They do not know how to nurture. And what they bring, a lot of times, is not all that a man needs. A man needs support, and a man needs to be nurtured. You know, just like you nurture your kids. Okay, men are sensitive too. Men, there's something that a woman brings to the table. If she's equipped and she knows who she is, she can make that marriage heaven. But unfortunately, a lot of these women turn their marriages into hell. In the words of Kevin Samuels, modern women are delusional at best. Many of these women, like I said, cannot nurture. They cannot support their husbands. They do not want to play the support role. Let me repeat it. They do not want to play the support role. Okay? But it's funny how a lot of times they want him to take care of them in every way possible, because this is what a man is supposed to do. So I do agree that a man should take care of his family under normal circumstances, because there are times when men cannot work and the like. So then, what is the woman's role? What is the woman's role? Modern women reject the notion of a traditional wife at any cost. They want absolutely nothing to do with it. They see the role of a traditional wife as slavery and servitude. And they said that, oh no, I'm not going to do that. What my mother and my grandmother did, oh no, I'm not going to be the one. So, a man is supposed to support his wife in all her goals and aspirations, as long as, they're reasonable and make sense. Like going to school, support her in her career. But I find that many times the wife will not support her husband if the vision for the marriage differs from her vision. Oh, it's not going down. It's not going down. It's going to be the battle of the North and South all over again, because she's not going to go with it. Because as far as she's concerned, she makes the choice. It's her way or no way. Listen, modern women have such an entitlement mentality that they think that the grass is always greener on the other side. They are always ready to jump ship. And it's funny. Check this out. It's funny because they're not even thinking that the grass might just be greener on top of the septic tank. You think about that for a minute. So it looks good. It's nice and green. But what's underneath? And then they turn back around, maybe sometime later, I want to come back. Then it's too late. Listen, I'm saying, let me say that again. All I'm saying is many modern women are delusional at best. I will have to say that again. In the words of the Godfather, Kevin Samuels, they're delusional. They're fooling themselves. And the problem is especially African American women and Afro-Caribbean women. I don't know why. So let me ask you a question. Why do you think that the divorce rate is 80% and upwards in this country, filed by the women? Listen, this tells me they are only in it for as long as they think they are getting what they want out of it. As long as they're getting what they want, they're good to go. Like I said, they're in it for themselves. It's their way or no way. I have said it many times. When God created woman, she came with a takeover spirit. Not to help, not to nurture, but to dictate and take over the program. That's it. Let's get this straight. I'm not blaming God. I'm not blaming God. Women, modern women have a problem. One of the unfortunate things is that the court supports the woman to the point that they get everything when a divorce is initiated by them. And the husband is left with nothing, having to pick up the pieces from scratch in many cases. Losing everything. It just seems that these women came into the man's life to use him. That's what it seems. And then throw him out like the baby with the bathwater. They kick him to the curb. This is the very reason that many men do not want to get married, because we have seen it too much, too often, that the risk seems to outweigh the benefits. Listen, it's funny how a man would be there for his woman as much as he possibly can. And as soon as she feels that she has risen above him, she thinks it's time to go. Look, I have seen where men have married women who just wanted their green cards. So they get their green card, their status in the country is straight, or whatever. And not long after, they are gone. All right, let me be honest and let me be straight. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I advocate finding a wife outside of the United States. But you got to keep your eyes open. The man has to vet the woman even more than normal. Don't take any chances. Okay? There are people out there, they are scammers, and they're looking to take you for what you've got. But to be satisfied that she is marriage material, he's got to leave no stones unturned. So a man has to be certain that what he's getting is a wife and not a knife, and that she loves him and not only using him for his money. If nothing changes very soon, my advice to all the men that watch my videos and who are not married and looking for a wife is to do just that. Go overseas, find yourself a foreign woman, because the prospects are much better. A lot of these women are bred to be wives, not baby mamas, to be real wives that nurture, support their husband in every way. Treat him like a man. Treat him a way that a man supposed to be treated, and in turn, he will treat her like a woman is supposed to be treated and love her dearly. Unfortunately, you can't do that with these women. You just can't. Now, let me say to the ladies, the grass is not greener on the other side, because things will always look better over on the septic tank. I said it before, and I hope you get that. But as for the men, I believe that the situation is quite different. I would encourage you to get your passports, fly to places like the Philippines, Thailand, Brazil, Cambodia, Colombia even, Dominican Republic. Hey, the list goes on. Just know what you're getting. You know, there's a website, and you've heard me say it before, I'm not endorsing, I'm not getting paid. But if you're looking for a good Christian Filipino woman, check out Christian Filipina. For those who are looking for a Christian wife, check that site out. Christian Filipina. I believe it's a platform that you can trust. This topic is crazy because it seems like it's not getting any better. It's not getting any better. And unfortunately, like I said, the women in other cultures are bred to be wives, unlike the modern women in America. So I don't see the trend changing anytime soon. Unfortunately, And Kevin Samuels tried to educate them, but to no avail. These women, especially African American again, and Afro-Caribbean women, are delusional at best. So they need to be left behind. Because I think there is no hope for them at this point. It's not getting any better. So ladies, I'm going to say this. Good luck. Because as far as I'm concerned, the ship has already sailed. Please leave me your comments. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And please press that notification button so that you get a post notification when videos are posted. I am William Nelson Ryan. I will see you in my next video. This has been Love Factual. Take care of yourself, and God bless you.